the faithful have been returning to churches here in the state of São Paulo and some other areas of Brazil after controversial closure measures to prevent spread of the coronavirus were relaxed late last month.
As igrejas deviam permanecer abertas, né? Porque ela é o pilar.
Churches should have remained opened because they are pillars of society in Brazil and around the world. People come here to be healed, restored, and find peace.
Places of worship in São Paulo can now operate at reduced capacity, 25% of their maximum levels, following many complaints and demands, especially from evangelical Christian communities.
Na minha visão como pastor,
in my view, as a preacher, churches should not have been closed for two reasons. First, it's against the Constitution, because the right to worship cannot be violated. And secondly, churches are very important to society. I see this much more as a political discussion rather than actual concern about the people.
Beyond spiritual needs and public health concerns, there is another factor at play in discussions over reopening churches, and that's politics, with evangelical Christians more vocal than ever in their support of President Bolsonaro and his efforts to downplay the pandemic.
Earlier this spring, a Supreme Court justice appointed by Bolsonaro tried to block regional governments from imposing church closures, arguing such actions violate Brazilians' constitutional rights. But the majority of the court disagreed, and the local closures were allowed to stand. Bolsonaro's emphatic support for reopening churches was widely perceived as an attempt to strengthen his position among a key support group.
A decisão da vitória veio do voto evangélico.
The evangelical vote was essential for President Bolsonaro's election victory. It was the only religious group which voted predominantly for him, with almost 70% of share. Now, we notice that other politicians are noticing the importance of the evangelical vote and taking actions to win their support.
Brazil's evangelical communities have been growing steadily in recent years, along with their importance to politicians seeking electoral victories. Paulo Cabral, CGTN, São Paulo.